Shalom. With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Hunter. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians into 12 lost tribes, Native Americans are the 12 lost tribes according to the Bible. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group, Muslim mosque, or Christian organization, man. We are the home of the truth. Today is who is Esau and who is Edom. I'm your teacher, Officer 50 Ashaya Allah. And this topic right here is very detrimental and very serious because a lot of Christians and a lot of people who think they know something about the Bible really doesn't know a damn thing.
Right.
They don't know who Jacob is.
Right.
They don't know who Adam is. They don't know who Christ and how he really looked. They don't know none of the tribes. They don't know anything. They just know it's different nations of people. And when New Testament come in and you're sorry behind Christian pastor teach you the Bible, you just tend to think it's everybody. You completely exclude who the tribes are and just fill in with everybody. But when it comes to that, and you say everybody, wouldn't you still think it's important to know who is who in the Bible? What tribes is what? See, that's the difference in between people thinking they know the Bible. Because the Bible is a historical book. Is law, statutes, and commandments. You know, is what geography and all of that.
History, all that.
And history and all of it. Mm-hmm. But for people to say we all come from the same body, they look into the history of everybody coming from one body. But what about the history of the actual landmass?
Right. When
it became a split, who are the forefathers of us all?
Right.
Because you have a white Caucasian that would say their forefather is Jacob Salaki. Help me out.
Their forefather.
Isaac, Abraham and Jacob.
We all come from Noah.
Yeah. Everybody would say Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob.
Yeah.
I said it mixed up.
Salaki, yeah.
Everybody would say that. The Africans would say it.
We all come from Adam.
Yeah, the Chinese would say it. The white people would say it.
Right.
Black and Hispanic and Native Americans would say it. But when it actually comes down to that lineage, who are the fathers after that generation?
Right.
Because again, Ishmael think they got the whole, the covenant? Mm. Ishmael think they got the covenant. You don't hear them calling out our people. They call it Ishmael. So when it actually comes down to that, man, when it comes to the history, we're just going to boil it all the way down to the bone.
Right.
Who is Esau? Who is Edom?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who is Mount Seir? Who is the dragon? People say color don't matter, but we're going to show you who is white. Mm. And again, we don't fail because of colorism. We look at the actual spirit that's taken, like that serpent that was in the garden.
Right.
That serpent in the garden, only one man possesses that spirit that serpent had. That serpent helped that woman lie and disobey her man. Mm-hmm. Disobey. That serpent is a snake, a sly, cunning bastard.
That's right.
That's who he is. But again, when you look into Christianity, everybody goes unalive people. Everybody sell drugs. Everybody try to get over on women. But you have one person who rules the world, and you have one person who says everything that is wicked is lawful and okay. Everybody.
No, go ahead, Doc. You going right into it. I'm just trying to...
So we gonna go to Hosea 4 and 6. That's probably my favorite precept.
Right.
My favorite, because it's so simple to where a Christian can't lie about it. You're sorry behind mom and pops can't lie about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your wife can't lie about it, and your kids can't lie about it. Right. We all suffer from lack of knowledge, specifically the ones who really don't believe in the whole hard, cold body of the truth when it comes to the Bible. Right. Go ahead.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. Mm-hmm. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Now, when we look at this, a Christian will say, my people. We are all destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Mm. Oh, you got white homeless people. You got black homeless people. Mm-hmm. You got African homeless people. But when the Lord say, my people are destroyed from lack of knowledge, how is the oppressor rich and his people is destroyed? Right. Come on. How is the oppressor running the land and his people destroyed? Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, my people don't run the goddamn thing and we're destroyed down to the bone. Right. To the bone. Look at P. Diddy. Right. Look at OJ. Mm-hmm. Look at Tyson. Right. Look at Bill Cosby. Mm-hmm. Billionaires. Millionaires. Then turn around, they lock them up the way they did. Lock them up. Right. Keep going.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Maybe if Bill Cosby knew that you shouldn't be doing drugs and you shouldn't be sitting there trying to lay with these women without court.
Right.
Maybe if Diddy know that he shouldn't sat there and been having Roman orgies, watching him, Cassie or whatever that sister to him was doing. Maybe he should have known that.
Right.
Who else locked up right now? Young Thug. Maybe if Young Thug didn't put that goddamn dress on, he would be out of jail right now.
Right.
Explain. That is what we need to explain.
Right.
Our people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. That's our problem. The oppressor. What's that guy over? With the rabbit, Playboy Bunny. What's his name?
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner. I mean, the bastard almost 100 years old.
Right.
And he's still living.
Right.
And he got all European women from anywhere from the ages of teens on up.
Right.
Why he ain't arrested? Why he ain't arrested? How did Jeffrey Dahmer go all through prison and then, he became unalive? Or Charles Manson. But meanwhile, we go into the penitentiary, they throw our whole life away.
Right.
We got to become nothing like MC Hammer for us to be something.
Right.
We're destroyed from lack of knowledge. Man.
That's right.
Simple as that.
Right. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And the Lord rejected Michael Jackson for laying in the bed with that European child. Though they found Vaseline and yellow stains in that European child in underwear.
Right.
And look what happened to Michael Jackson. Look what happened to P. Diddy. Look what happened to who is that guy over BMF?
Oh, the brother Big Meech.
Big Meech.
Right.
I mean, Big Meech. He sold a little bit of drugs. A little bit. But what the CIA just brought weed over. You got a weed over here in the corner, the next corner, the next block. And they still getting on. Why
Right.
Big Meech couldn't have the same opportunity? But meanwhile, he's still locked behind the wall.
Right.
And the Lord said he will reject us. Brothers doing time, 20, 30, 40 years from crack in the 80s.
Right.
And they free. No, excuse me, they locked up.
Right.
They were selling weed back then, still locked up. Meanwhile, you got nickel and dime hustlers, and you got the America legalizing marijuana. Do you not see that the Lord is continually slapping black, Hispanic, and Native Americans in the face?
Right.
Like, this is what you done, and this is how I'm going to charge you.
Right.
This is what they done, and I'm going to let them free.
Right.
They can do whatever the hell they want. But you, black and brown man, I'm going to whip your ass.
Damn right.
I am going to spank your ass. Go ahead.
It says that thou shalt be no priest to me.
Now, be no priest.
Right.
But, who would really listen to R. Kelly
Right.
talking about the Bible? Who would listen to R. Kelly if he had a daughter, if he has a daughter, saying, you shouldn't lay with that man, you need to court him? Who would listen to, who was that other girl with the mole that made that little skit?
Which one?
Haddish. Tiffany Haddish? Who would listen to Tiffany Haddish on what type of man need to be around your child after she made that disgusting skit? What type of man would listen to her?
Right.
The Lord is going to destroy us, man, for lack of knowledge because we reject him.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
We've forgotten them laws. We forgot not to do drugs.
Right.
Not to smoke cigarettes and green crack. We forgot not to sleep and with these foreign women.
Right.
Anything outside of black, Hispanic, and Native American.
Right.
We forgot all of that. We forgot not to celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving like a bunch of you did. In Juneteenth. Valentine's Day.
Right.
What else? What else?
Damn. You name it.
Everything.
We doing it all.
Everything.
Right.
Even this whole men against women. Men against women. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Men against women.
Right.
The Lord placed that in Genesis when it came to Adam and Eve. The Lord said he will put enmity between the man and the woman. Right. Because of what we got going on right now. See, I don't want a lot of them think this whole man versus woman is something new.
Right.
No, we've been able to have a voice.
Right.
But before the 60s, the black woman had to work. The black woman had to work. Right. But now the black woman seems as if she's so independent to where she don't need a man. But sis, you are riding the coattail of a white woman that has to work now because your black ass ain't on the cotton field. Right. Because your black ass ain't combing her hair and nurturing her children. That is what you're following. Right. And also when it comes to black men, we lean so heavy on sisters with how they need to do, how they need to cook, how they need to do this. How about this? You put the blunt down and tell her to shut her goddamn mouth every now and then.
Right.
How about just go to work, bro? Don't sell the drugs.
Right.
Discipline your goddamn son.
Right.
And teach your daughter how to choose a man that's better than you.
Damn right.
See, that's what we forget about. Because in the Isupk, we don't play that BS man versus woman, woman versus man. Let's choose sides. No, if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right.
That's right.
Like simple as that, man.
That's right.
Ain't no excuse for none of that. That's why y'all listen to Kevin Samuel. That's why y'all listen to Fresh and Fit and all these other people that what tickle the ears of women. In I don't know what they do to these men, but men following these podcasts. You an LGBT the same way.
Yeah, and if I could, I
go ahead.
like men, we follow after a Kevin Samuels or Fresh and Fit because one, we haven't been taught properly how to be a man. Right. One, I mean, damn, this place, you know what I'm saying, will want us to be gangsters and thugs, and you know what I'm saying. They want us to be these things, but we've never been taught how to be a father,
right? How
to be a husband. You understand? So of course we're going to listen to Fresh and Fit, be like, yeah. Women need to do this. Women need to do that. But we never turning our hand back around and saying, well, damn, if I change, well, maybe I can change this woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yes, lock it. You right on.
And it's heavy because this is a man saying what he just said. And right now, I can hear the claps all on TikTok. Yeah, you right. Martin, you ain't the one we talking about. We talking about the other one.
Right.
But meanwhile, when it comes to you having to get with that man, this man right here, the issue is, you have an issue with not. Let me use the right word. Submitting.
Right.
Submitting to a man who has morals and who knows.
Right.
You like what he said.
Right.
But the hard thing for you to grasp is the fact that you can like it, but you have to do to get a quality man like that.
Right.
A high quality man is not a dollar bill.
Right.
A high quality woman is not how big her ass is.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Do we have gender roles? And that's something else they try to negate too. Talking about, I don't believe a man supposed to have gender roles and a woman this and that. Well, how about this? You take your ass to the grocery store at 11:30 at night to get some ice cream while I sit with no socks on in the bed watching my shows.
Right.
How that sound, Godwell?
Right.
How the hell that sound?
Right.
I mean, come on.
Right.
How it look? The woman spank the kids, and meanwhile you don't spank them no more, and you holding them. How that look? How the hell that look?
Right.
You with a bonnet on,
right,
and she over here goddamn with boots on.
Right.
No, man. No. Go ahead.
Let's lock it. It says, I will also forget thy children.
And the Lord forget your children. Meaning, when you reject the knowledge of the Lord, and everything you reject, when like right now, Christmas is coming up.
Right.
A lot of y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all blackity black.
Ooh.
Y'all blackity black. But when we say, damn them kids in that holiday.
Right.
Teach them some morals.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you want to spend some time with them, spend time with them. We say that, but what they're going to do is go over here and cater to the kid because it's holiday. Let the kids be kids.
Right.
And you know what that young child going to do? Grow up and say the same dumb behind thing you saying. Let them kids be kids.
Right.
This is how we come together as a family.
Right.
And that's why your family is broken 365 years out the year.
Damn right.
Your kids is going to take exactly what you teach them. And for Christians that like to say, oh, we're born in sin. You're only born in sin when your parents teach you sin.
That's right.
If your parents teach you shouldn't smoke, then you ain't going to smoke.
Right.
But if your parents say don't smoke and they smoking, 8 times out of 10, when you grow up, you're going to smoke because your mom and dad smoke. Right. That's what it means being born into sin. What, anything else on there?
Nah, that's it.
All right, let me get Amos 3 and 12. So we get into it. We about to figure out who is Esau, who is Edom. But I'm going to have to let it trickle down for everybody, right, for the world. But for us to realize who is really who.
You say Amos 3 and 10?
3 and 12.
3 and 12. The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 12. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taketh out of the mouth of the lion 2 legs, or a piece of an ear.
Now, a shepherd is a guardian.
Right.
Somebody who guards the sheep, who leads the sheep to where they're supposed to be, tend to the sheep, feed them, whether it's shearing, whatever they got to do with the sheep. That's what a shepherd does.
Right.
But now go ahead. Start with
or a piece of an ear. So shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria.
Start real top. Slow down just a little bit.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 12. Thus saith the Lord, as the shepherd taken out of the mouth of the lion.
Now, this is a shepherd taking out the mouth of a lion. Now, really listen. Go ahead.
2 legs, or a piece of an ear.
Now, think of the sheep going into a lion's mouth. A shepherd sees a lion eating a sheep. The shepherd is going to try to pull the 2 legs or the ear out of the lion's mouth, basically to save the sheep.
Right.
Go ahead. In that shepherd are the leaders, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers,
right,
and potentially the troopers will be an officer.
Right.
Those shepherds are the one that is fighting to get the sheep out of the lion's mouth. And you know, a lion devours when it's time to eat.
Damn right.
And sometimes a lion just unalive just for the thrill of it. Some of them would unalive it and then sit there 2 or 3 days. So the shepherds, the ones who are supposed to protect, trying to protect, trying to build, trying to make sure the sheep is situated, make sure the sheep is fed and healthy.
That's right.
Go ahead.
So shall the children of Israel be taken out.
So now when it comes to the shepherd taking out a lion's mouth, only 2 legs, only an ear, meaning bits and pieces of a sheep is gonna make it out. All of Israel ain't gonna make it out. Out of 1,000 men, it might be 1. Out of 1,000 women, it might not be none.
Damn right.
But you will make it out. But meanwhile, that is how Israel is going to be. I'm telling you right now, you celebrate Christmas, expect your child to be sexually abused.
Right.
Expect you to be sexually abused, male or female. Expect you to be broken, waiting to figure out how you're going to pay January's bills.
Right.
And I'm telling you this because I have to be a shepherd.
Damn right.
A shepherd that's trying to protect you from the lion.
That's right.
But meanwhile, a lot of y'all ain't going to hear it. And guess what? You deserve it because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to. It's one thing to help somebody who wants help.
Right.
But if you don't want help, who the hell cares?
Right.
Don't call when you need help. Don't call when you're suffering. Do it yourself like you want to do before it happens. Do it yourself. Simple as that.
Right.
Seem like you got something.
No, you right on the money. You know what I'm saying? But that's the, like, when you said the shepherds out, like, you know what I mean? That's why we do these classes every damn week, You know what I mean? Like, we trying to reach our people, man, wherever and however we can, man.
Right.
And we telling them to get out the damn fire.
Right.
You burning up. You dying out here.
Damn right.
Get the hell out the damn fire. But you know what? If you don't want to hear it, then, I mean,
Damn right.
Your Lord be with you.
And I'm glad you slowed me down. Because as a shepherd is trying to help the sheep or the flock stray away from the lion, guess what's about to happen? You're going to go to that lion that's saying it's okay.
Right.
You know how much money that the oppressor makes off of the 4th of July? Off of Valentine's Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and what's the last? Christmas?
Right.
Meanwhile, when we tell you, don't indulge in that not because we said it, because the Lord said it, because the Bible said it. You know what you do? You have a disgusting self-lust to where it's like, them Negroes don't know what they talking about. I'm going to do it for my kid. We do this to gather around. Meanwhile, we just heard a story on behalf of a sister not going to Thanksgiving because of some other situation. It was good she didn't go to Thanksgiving. It was very good. Maybe it's time to sit back and reflect.
Right.
It is good. Meanwhile, you're going to be the one to run to a lion and be destroyed.
Right.
Damn the shepherd. If you want to be destroyed, be destroyed. But the shepherds of this time right now is supposed to be Creflo Dollar and T.D. Jakes and Ron Carpenter and Floyd Mayweather and Amari Stoudemire. Meanwhile, what's going on right now? What's going on? Floyd Mayweather sending jets and money in his own personal plane over there. Meanwhile, I believe he's from Michigan and they still ain't got goddamn water.
Right.
Period. He building things for the boxing ring, punching bags, gloves, and everything like that. But he ain't been making water.
Right.
He ain't giving socks, drawers, and sweatpants like the brothers and sisters who really care about Black, Hispanic, and Americans. Period. So who are your shepherds?
Right.
Your shepherds are nobody.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, you right on the money. You want to keep going here?
Oh, like it. All right, now we rolling over. Joe 9-24. I don't know why I heard a Christian say job.
No, yeah. That's what them damn Christians say. You know what I'm saying? But no, you right on the money. Like, that is right on the money. We don't want to listen to nobody that ain't got no damn money.
Right.
But the ones that got the money is the ones that's sexually abusing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's so crazy that General Hyman And also Kazak Shapar just brought that precept out, speaking on behalf of that. You know, even though these people got money, these people are still stupid and being led. And
Man.
It's just a paraphrase. I can't really. If somebody in the chat know what I'm talking about, then
You told the one in Proverbs when he said you follow the wicked, you'll become wicked.
Yeah, let's run and get that. You hold that. Yeah, we gonna need that. Because and that's the simplicity behind our people.
Right.
They sullied our mind down, watered our mind down so much to where we think a $1 bill, a 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 bill really makes you smart. Really makes you have some form of power. That's why I could never respect that term where it said money, power, and respect. It doesn't make a goddamn sense.
Right.
Because as me being a young weed smoker and loving whores and everything in the world,
right,
I heard what Commander General Hanna was passing down, and guess what happened? I became disgusted with myself. And when I became disgusted with myself, I had to the precept. I don't know what we ain't gonna roll, but I had to start self-evaluating myself. Like, I'm weed.
Right.
I got dreads. I look dirty. Like straight up. I look dirty with these dreads. I look like a goddamn fool, and my cheekbones showing because I smoke weed.
Right.
I had to look at it and accept myself because I didn't want to be devoured by that lion.
Right.
Period. Commander General Hanna ain't the richest man in the world. Probably nowhere near. I don't know what that man account looking like.
Right.
But what I will say, that brother is rich in spirit. He's rich in wisdom.
That's right.
And right now, I'm saying I got a beautiful family with me.
Damn right.
Beautiful brothers and sisters.
Damn right.
Period. Meanwhile, what does Kanye have? What does Floyd have? Floyd's daughter is messing with a goddamn gangster that can't keep himself out of trouble. What does Young Thug have? Look at Glorilla and damn Sexy Red. What the hell do they have that you don't have? Nothing. They don't pay taxes. They don't pay taxes this year. They broke next year.
Right.
What the hell do they have? No morals, no dignity, no pride.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Period. Go ahead.
Salaki, you said Job 9:24.
Damn.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Now, everybody on TikTok, if you could hear me, because I'm sick and tired of TikTok. Everybody say, well, the elites.
Right.
The elites.
Right.
The elites are the ones that run the world.
Right.
They run the banking system. They run the government. You know what else they run? They run in the industries, the music industry. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
That's right.
Because it ain't nobody that look like Ashai Allah.
Right.
Nobody look like Gabba War.
Right.
Ain't no Hispanics out here running the world.
Right.
So who are the ones running the world? The Jewish man.
Right.
As simple as that, Amalek.
Right.
Your Donald Trumps. The earth given into the hand of the wicked. Go ahead.
He covered the faces, the judges thereof.
So they covered, those same people is the reason why you think Christ is white.
Right.
Peter, Paul, John, Mark, Luke, all of them are white.
Right.
Moses is white.
Right.
Adam and Eve is white.
Right.
Judith is white. Come on.
Right.
This class will go all the way to brotherhood tomorrow.
Damn right.
They cover the faces of the judges thereof. Everybody in the Bible is white because they covered the faces of the judges, man.
That's right.
Imagine if the world knew just one of them was black.
Right.
Better yet, we ain't gonna say that. Imagine if one of them just knew that one of them was Mexican.
Right.
Well, just imagine one. You know how many more doors and how many more books and how many more portals on the internet that's going to open up when they say it was a Mexican that was a leader in the Bible? Who is he? Is it Jose? Is it Gonzalez?
Right.
Felipe?
Right.
Come on. They cover the faces of the judges thereof, man.
Right.
And who is a wicked bastard enough to do that?
Right.
Come on, man. Come on. They got to lean into Egyptology and Kemet. And all this other trash.
Right.
Islam. Come on. We believe in everything else but ourselves. We know we kings, gods and goddesses.
Right.
But who are we really when we all believe something different but we call it the same title? They cover the faces of the judges thereof. Christ was black. Period. Everybody in the Bible was black, Hispanic, and Native Indian.
That's right.
Haitian, Jamaican, Uruguayan, doesn't matter. Go ahead.
If not, where and who is he?
Just say it one more time, man. we gonna start one more time.
If Salakia, the earth is given into the Salakia, the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Look, this is why we say the white man is so goddamn stupid.
Right.
It's because if the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if everybody great that's in the Bible or in history, whether they Asian, Islam, or black, why are they white? Why are they white?
Right.
The oppressor covered the face and put his face on everything great.
Right.
Meanwhile, we know they can't cook worth a damn.
Right.
I mean, Salakia, they sex is horrible.
Right.
You know what I mean? Can't dance,
right.
No fashion.
Right.
They don't even have a good slang.
Right.
They cover the face of the judge thereof, man. And right now, I wish you would tell me somebody else who that feel the shoes. Nobody who is more notorious than the oppressor.
Damn right.
Identity theft.
Damn right.
Racketeering and sexual molesting, rape, rob, murder, pillage, and everything else. Nobody is greater than the oppressor.
Right.
This land belonged to the native Indians, and they came out of a goddamn hole over there in Russia. How the hell they running America,
right.
Australia, South Africa, parts of Brazil, all Europe,
right?
I mean, everywhere. Come on, stop being so simplistic.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's it on that.
All right, we rolling now. Now
right.
we're going to go to numbers 1 and 18.
God.
So now we going over to you not being mixed. And I wish I got that link somewhere. You not being mixed, man. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American, and you fall into the lineage of that through your father, that's who you are.
Right.
Because America will tell you, or the white man will tell you that you're mixed. You know, everybody love everybody. You got anything on that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're mixed. You know, everybody, we're one. We're this and that. No. According to the Bible. See, this is what we fail to realize. The oppressor changed everything in the Bible, and then you look at it like it's a lie. Meanwhile, he says you mixed, but the Bible doesn't say that.
Right.
Even in the first book of Revelations, it clearly tells that Christ is black.
Right.
But you ain't even looking. I mean, black folks know so much about the Bible, they don't even know the first book of Revelation.
Right.
The first book. I mean, explain it, man. Explain it. I mean, and everybody fear Revelation. You would think, who will go in here and look at the Bible and say, I'm going to read Revelation and at least see what it says?
Right.
That is the simplicity behind our people, man. We watered down. Period. And it's time for black men and brown men to stand up and say, we need to stick together and figure this out now.
Damn right.
We need to figure it out now. Because sitting on the couch playing 2K and smoking weed all damn day, waiting for a piece of meat to come, it ain't working.
Right.
It's not working, man. If you want to fight back and you want to own something or control something, you have to fight back with the oppressor and put all his sins down, man.
That's right.
If you want to be over the oppressor, stop helping him out. Go ahead, ask me. How can we stop doing that when we got to buy shirts, we got to pay rent? That's fine. All of that stuff is fine. I mean, this is an average rate, you know, in Oklahoma, $600 to $900 a rent. All right, just pay the rent, your car note, and everything else like that. But what happened when you stop buying pork and weed?
That's right.
What happened when you stop indulging the OnlyFans or doing that overtime that you want to do stop doing all that, and you'll see how his whole nation crumble.
That's right.
Because as of right now, everything going on in the Middle East, it's like going on in the Middle East is going to fumble.
Right.
America is backing that. It's going to fumble. And it's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Very. Good.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families.
The pedigrees after their family. It's like, go ahead.
By the house of their fathers.
By the house of their father. See, what you have to understand, everything has to go through that man, regardless what it is.
Right.
When it comes to a young man becoming a soldier, you know, growing up, or a woman looking for a husband, that pedigree, everything has to go through that father.
Right.
But being on top of it with the precept, the pedigree the pedigree of the Salaki. Go ahead, hit me with that point. Pedigree again.
Khan. It said they assembled Salakia. They assembled the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
After their families by the house of their father. Period.
Right.
The oppressor, and I brought it out in the class a few weeks ago, and I believe it's in the 40s or 50s. The oppressor even said, if you have one drop of blood in you, then you are that. You can be 99.999% of a white person. If you got an ounce of it, it's like 0.10001 of black, then you're black.
Right.
Period. They don't want to say that when it comes out the Bible, if your father is that seed, so then that's who you are. America say we're all equal, but we're not.
Right.
So again, black, Hispanic, Native Americans, we're all passionate as hell. The oppressor isn't.
Right.
Go ahead. That was it on them?
According to the number of the names from 20 years old upward to their polls.
Okay, now go to Genesis 25.
Come.
So now we rolling. Now we about to figure out who is Esau, who is Edom. And if you got any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. We go down the whole lineage. We got precepts for days.
Damn right.
Undefeated.
Damn right.
You know what Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan till they get punched in the face.
Punched in their mouth.
Floyd Mayweather over here.
Damn right.
Straight up. But yeah, so yeah, we about to get to the bottom of it.
Right.
Because they say God love everybody and we're all the same. We come from this and that, bam, 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 and the third. But it's still important to understand and know who is who.
Right.
I mean, thank God, also God, well, even being in the world, you can have a best friend.
Right.
And say 20, 30 years later, that enemy to your best friend comes like, man, you know, me and Johnson had an issue back then in the day, woo, the woo.
Right.
It's important that you know that.
Right.
It was important because at that point in time, you want to realize and see, how did you and my best friend beef here, and now me and you are cool.
Right.
But me and my best friend is split or whatever. It's important that you know certain things, but they make it seem as if history doesn't matter.
Right.
It's his story. Whoever wins, that's who rewrites it.
Right.
No, it's not true. You have to go read, man. Pick up the Bible.
Right.
And figure out who the hell you are, man.
Right.
You're not a Christian. You're not Muslim.
Right.
None of that garbage.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
Came out red and all over as a hairy garment. Red. We could be in the sun all day, God boy. We gonna just get good, smooth chocolate.
That's right.
I mean, we gonna turn it into mocha latte.
Right.
You know what I mean? But who the hell stay in the sun? I mean, the goddamn Edmund, they can stay in there and they don't turn that color. They still got a slight little tint to them.
Right.
But who stay in the sun a little bit too long?
Right.
And turn red and get the peeling.
Ooh wee.
Get the peeling. I mean, who the hell got hair that grow from their ass up to the back of their neck?
All over.
Come on.
Like a hairy garment.
Who is what is it, Geico?
Right.
Who is the Geico caveman? Hairy all over.
Right.
Ain't no black man been hairy like that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took a hold on Esau's heel.
So what is his brother? Is his brother red and hairy all over? Because why they only describing one man and not the other one?
Right.
I mean, if color don't matter.
Right. Right.
Color don't matter.
Right.
Go ahead.
And his name was called Jacob.
Now, this is Jacob. According to the 12 tribes, he fought with the angel, and his name was later changed to Israel, like Hispanic and Native Americans. All right, you drop that. Okay. Genesis 4 and 12,
okay.
And then verse 15. Well, 4 verse 12 and verse 15.
I got that precept hold for you too.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
You want to hit that now?
Yeah. Before we get too far off.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, and all Salakia, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
So, I mean, listen, Floyd Mayweather and Amari Stoudemire Listen to that bull job that them Edomites or them white folks telling over there. And they feel so sincere in their heart that they doing the right way, the right thing. If them rulers hearken to lies,
all his servants are wicked.
And meanwhile, all of y'all over here talking about Floyd, Amari Stoudemire, and everybody else, you're just as wicked.
Right.
You don't know why? Because they're being lied to and they're big dummies.
Right.
Rich dummies. Rich slaves. And you know what you are? A poor slave. Just like General Muhammad said, a poor man is a little more humbler, but he feel as if the rich man is better because he's rich.
Right.
And the rich man thinks he's better because he's rich. But all reality, they're both dumb.
Right.
They're both dumb.
Right.
Because who is teaching who? Who is teaching who?
Right.
And again, I said it twice. I said it twice the last 2 weeks. We went and talked to a homeless, no, I ain't gonna say homeless, a brother that's less fortunate, and my jaw dropped as I'm listening and learning, like, I'm learning something from this brother. This brother is at his lowest low in his mind. But spiritually, I'm listening to him to where it's like, this brother has information that I need.
Right.
He has information. That is being humble.
That
is being wise.
That's right.
Now imagine a rich person listening to him.
Right.
It won't happen. It won't happen.
Damn right.
You know why? Because money talk. And what would they say? Money
BS
talk, BS walk.
Right.
But what's the BS? A dumb rich person. A dummy. Go ahead.
The poor and the deceitful man meet together. The Lord lighteneth both their eyes.
So now they realize it. Go ahead.
The king that faithfully judgeth the poor, his throne shall be established forever.
Oh, look, man. All right, go ahead.
Con.
That's all I want to say, man. A lot of y'all sitting here and leaning on these rich folks like they got something more than you. They don't have anything.
Right.
They don't have anything. Because when the bricks and everybody else start turning up and that dollar bill don't mean nothing, those sisters going to look for the high value man that know how to go out here and get a deer and skin it.
That's right.
These brothers going to look for a high value woman who can sit her ass home with all them goddamn badass kids while he go out here and do something to help survive.
Damn right.
That dollar don't mean nothing. Jewels, gold, none of that mean nothing, man.
Right.
Nothing. Because if you look into history, when it came to us, man, hey, listen, we'll brush our teeth with gold. I mean, sister had gold flip-flops on.
Right.
And meanwhile, white forces, I mean, we don't even want to crease no white forces now.
Man, them white forces in like the...
It's something else. I don't even buy them no more.
Right.
But back then, we wear gold shoes, this and that, and it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Understand, you are better than that dollar bill. Poor man.
Right.
And understand, rich man, that dollar bill is better than you if you think that's all you got.
That's right.
Go ahead.
You said Genesis 4?
4:12.
The book of Genesis chapter 4 verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
So at this point is where the Lord cast out, I think it was Esau or Cain. Cast out Cain for killing unaliving his brother.
Right.
And the Lord said he would be a fugitive and a vagabond. A fugitive is somebody who is always on the run.
Right.
And a vagabond has nowhere to go.
Right.
Right now, the oppressor, he done pillaged and goddamn enslaved the whole land, and guess where he trying to live now? Or find if there's life on Mars, life on the moon.
Right.
Come on, the Lord say they would be a fugitive and a vagabond.
Right.
They culture, their culture vultures to every nation. And whoever does it better, they're going to make money off of.
That's right.
And who does it better? And I'll leave it for the chat. Who does it better? Chinese people don't do it better.
Right.
They don't even cook their own goddamn sea roaches better than us.
Right.
I mean, simple. They don't even have better pornography.
Right.
And they lead in it. That's what they do.
Right.
Our people take over that. Come on. Well, what else? What else out here that they do and we do it better? Fashion.
Fashion. I mean, you just said it, Doc. I mean, we dance better, we cook better, we look better, our skin is better, our hair is better. I mean, everything about Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans is way better than the damn oppressor.
Right.
You understand? It's nothing that they do better than us except unaliving.
Right.
You know, pillaging. Right. Rape, rob, murder, all that, Slock it.
No, you're right.
Right.
You know what I mean, what do they got, man?
Right.
And like when you say cook better and everything like that, what's the purpose of Taco Bell? Let the Mexicans have that. Salakia. You know, let all the Hispanics have that.
Right.
What's the purpose of Bojangles and KFC?
Right.
Let the Negroes have that.
Right.
Now, I mean, what's the point? Yeezy. And Yeezy and Jordans.
Right.
Like, what's the point of having that? Let them Negroes have it. It ain't nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Right.
They can't get nowhere and do nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they run the printing industry.
Right.
They women having 4-5 men running up and through them on the beach. Man, let them have it.
Right.
Let them have it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nah, you right on. You want me to keep going on that precept?
Go ahead.
Verse 13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
Oh, whoa. You know how the oppressor always say,
What?
oh, well, he had a gun.
Right.
He had a gun, so he take time off. He take a little leave off on vacation. Oh, that punishment is too big.
Right.
You know, what was the oppressor? I got his name up here.
Colvin?
Derek Chauvin?
Khan, the one.
His punishment was too big. He became unalive immediately.
Oh, he trying to get what they did. They stabbed him up pretty good.
But meanwhile, George Floyd, he did that for 9 minutes and what? How many seconds? 10 minutes.
Right.
40 minutes.
Right.
2 days.
Right.
He did all of that. But meanwhile, that punishment was too big.
Right.
Oh, what? Kyle Rittenhouse crying on there because his punishment was too big.
Right.
But he Dylan Stormaroo.
Ooh.
I mean, what's the other one? Oh, Trayvon Martin one. Zimmerman. They always get away.
Right.
The punishment was too big.
Right.
Now you want to complain to the Lord. And again, let me bring this back. Let me recap.
Right.
This is for the people. This is for the people that want to know who the oppressor is in the Bible. The white people. Even down to your Karens. You know, even down to the oppressor. When they do something wrong and consequences from when they feel as if it's too much or it's too big.
Right.
But it wasn't too much when you took the life of a black, Hispanic, or a Native American. Period. Go ahead.
Salakia. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me.
So the oppressor is saying, now I have to be a runner. I have to be a lifelong runner. I have to be somebody who doesn't have a home.
Right.
Come on. I have to. Right. And if anybody see they will slay me, the Lord he allowed the oppressor to have red blood or flesh or cells show forth through his skin, so everybody can look at the oppressor, not just black and brown folks.
Right.
So where we can look at the oppressor and say, that is the devil.
Damn right.
That is Satan.
Right.
That's the adversary. That is the wicked one.
Right.
The earth is given into the hand of him.
Right.
That's why the Lord did it. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Now hear this clearly. For black people that always say, well, what y'all doing in the ISUPK? Y'all ain't fighting. Y'all ain't holding guns. Y'all ain't out here taking no lives and marching on Washington, D.C. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain.
Whosoever slays the white man. Go ahead.
Vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
And when you do what you do to a police officer, you go down for what? It's capital murder?
That's capital.
Capital murder.
Yeah.
You whistle at a white woman. You unalive.
Right. When
you do those things to those oppressors, the Lord is going to bring that vengeance because he allows that oppressor to have that. You know why? And this is for the people that believe that the Bible's for the white man.
Right.
No, the Lord allows that to happen.
Right.
So you can realize what the hell you doing wrong. When you allow these people to be above you, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Right.
You can't take vengeance. You need to come back to the Lord to where he can take vengeance and deal with them folks.
Damn right.
If you really want them folks to be dealt with, stop smoking them Newports and watch what happens. If you want them people to be destroyed, take your ass off OnlyFans.
That's right.
And put some goddamn pants on.
That's right.
Period. I mean, simple as that. A lot of these cats, they F the white man. You smoking that weed though, right? You smoking that weed, right? Don't talk like that if you really down for the white man.
Right.
And for you, Nick Cannon, don't talk like that if you want to sleep with a white woman to make her daddy man. It doesn't work.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you will be in a tree somewhere.
Damn right.
You will be. That's why the Lord allowed him to get away with that. The oppressor even knows. He's like, man, they going to slay me. They going to do this to me. That's what the oppressor said to the Lord.
Right.
But the Lord said, if anybody slayed him, he's going to allow vengeance. Go ahead.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
So if you know, we know who the oppressor is.
Yeah, right.
The oppressor is on every goddamn corner, man.
Right.
In the police car.
Right.
In a police car. And I ain't gonna say I dare you because we don't advocate for violence.
Right.
But you know what happened if you run up on that police car and if you even cough too loud. If you even fart when they pull you over, you know what's gonna happen.
Right.
If you have a Bible or a cell phone in your hand or a McChicken, you know what they're gonna do.
Right.
Now imagine you sit there and you put your hand on them. You do something to their kids. They might not even unalive. They might beat the hell out you and let you do capital time.
Right.
And guess what's gonna happen when you get there? Them skinheads gonna get on you. Them Nazis and everybody else gonna get on you.
Right.
The Lord allowed that.
Damn.
Anybody on that?
Kind of.
Go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead.
What you want to do? You want to go keep going?
That's verse 15.
Yeah, that was verse 15.
Nah, we good. Zechariah 11:5.
Kind of.
We have to understand that we can't put everything in the lap of the oppressor.
Right.
And we can't say that the Lord's not in the Bible. Only reason why we don't know and we don't believe that the Lord's in the Bible is because we never tried. We allow other people to teach us versus reading. But I bet if there was something on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever, we'll read that thoroughly.
Right.
Let one of them brothers send you a purple squash or emoji. You gonna read all that. You gonna save it. You gonna screenshot it. You gonna send it to your bitches.
Right.
And let one of y'all say, oh, she coming over sending pictures. Y'all brothers gonna screenshot it, save it, send it to y'all niggas. Salaki, excuse me.
Right.
Y'all read that. But y'all don't read what's really gonna help you. Because that little text message is what's gonna get you on the live.
Damn right.
And have kids. Good?
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
So the possessors slayed us from all the way from the cotton fields, all the way to last year, all the way to this year. Police brutality, abortions, drugs and cigarettes and military and I mean help me out.
No, you think about the Native Americans. You think about the West Indies, all the way from the West Indies, all the way to Puerto Rico. They have slayed us, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for one thing about black people, man, black people, boy, we forgive so quickly.
Damn right.
We forget so quickly what this damn oppressor has done. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that when are we going to start understanding that we have to do something? We have to do something for the Lord to come back and fix this for us. You understand? We waiting on somebody to we voting Trump in and Biden in and all of that. You understand? Like, we have to now start to understand that there's something that we have to do as a people. You know what I'm saying? We have to start fighting for our damn self. And how do we start fighting? Damn. How we start fighting? Get off that damn crack. Get off that damn weed. You understand? Get off the things that are hindering us from serving the Lord. You understand? Get off of those things that are, you know what I'm saying, breaking up our damn households. You understand? That money, you know what I'm saying? The internet is unaliving, it's making our families disappear. We don't have any families no more. Our family structure is tore down because we don't want to serve the Lord. We don't want to settle down with that woman. You understand? We don't want to settle down with that woman and make her an honest woman no more. Our women feel like they ain't got to follow no damn man. That's what happens. Our women figure this thing out. She think that since she got a damn job, that erases her duty as a woman. You understand? You fought for that damn position at that job. You fought for that. We didn't tell you to go to damn work. You understand? You fought for that position. You're going to have to stand up in that.
Damn right.
You understand? That's your spot. Damn That's right. How we get back to the Lord. Damn you understand? Right. Go back to the structure. Salaki.
I know you were saying who possessed or slay them.
Right.
Now, for people that say that we're free, just look at it for what it is. Look at the context. For whose possessors slay them. Do mine. Us as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, we're in captivity under another nation of people. And this brings me something so heavy on TikTok too, sir. And I might have to sidebar, but it's still on the same
Let's
thing.
go. I
know yesterday I was sitting there, this sister had a caption on TikTok saying, "Oh, let's help this man out." And I always click on.
I'll be on there
like
with you. I'll be on that same one with you.
And it might be 600 plus, you know. And there's just one sister on there, and you had 3 or 4, you know, Judite sisters. I'm assuming they were Judite. One Edomite, and then one feng shui, you know, broke wrist type of brother. And then you had maybe 1 or 2 other that get on there, and they always say, we don't need men. What is men good for? This and that, and the third. And they always boil it down to providing and violence, but they don't never speak on nothing else.
Right.
And a lot of the things that they were saying was the men can't run the country. I mean, what is men doing in the household when all y'all having all these kids, this and that. And I'm in the chat, you know, we UPK is like, bitch, you ain't about to say this. So. And I'm in the chat, and I'm constantly saying, you're trying to compare 2 different lifestyles, 2 different worlds, and they wouldn't look at it. And my point I'm bringing it to is, when it comes to the possessive slavery, we are still in captivity.
Right.
You have to pay taxes to another nation of people. You put your life in Joe Biden's hand, and Donald Trump, and Obama's hands. We're still possessed under these people, man, whether you like it or not. We're not free. Right. Because if we're free, what's the point of having a president? And the president doesn't have no moral code. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're paying taxes. Right. You're paying for land. You're paying taxes and land on the house that's yours and land that's yours. You know what I mean? In the money you make working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, why are they taking taxes out of what you work for? Right. I mean, you're getting nickels and dimes off of what they actually getting paid. Why do you have to pay? So their possessors slay them. Everybody that's above you, they're white people. Right. Go ahead.
Salakia. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
George Zimmerman did what?
Hold themselves not guilty.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Hold themselves not guilty.
Charles Manson?
Hold themselves not guilty.
Derek Chauvin?
Hold themselves not guilty.
You ain't even got to repeat. We can go Dylan Storm, Rube, Cal Rittenhouse, all of them. Right. And do mine. A lot of them did time. Right. But think about how many lives they take that was Black, Hispanic, outside of Black, Hispanic, and Native American, and including them. How are they the ones who was allowed to do time without losing their life? Or do time and it took years later for they lose? I think Charles Manson, he passed at like 60, 80? I mean, come on. And he was in a damn cult of unaliving people. Right. How does his life last longer than another brother that looked like me who just had a goddamn blunt? How does Trayvon Martin going to get Skittles and tea life does not last longer than a goddamn the dude off of the bunny? I forgot what the hell his name is.
Oh, you talking about Salakia? Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner. Right. Trayvon Martin has Skittles and a tea. Right. And Hugh Hefner is an old, disgusting bastard that like young women that ain't never been touched. Right. How? Nobody got the answers. Right. But us.
Damn right.
You don't know anything. You know why? It's because you allow Esau or Edom to teach you. And the man, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Damn right.
Go ahead.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not.
So our own shepherds don't pity. T.D. Jakes is not helping. You know, T.D. Jakes licks the white man's ass. That's what he does. Floyd Mayweather. LeBron.
Thoroughly.
I mean, thoroughly. I mean, from the back of the sack to the back of the crack. Martin Luther King, all of them.
Right.
They all are in cahoots with these people.
Right.
We've been bamboozled, man. And it comes to a point to where y'all are going to come back home and seek knowledge and y'all going to seek refuge and help. But just do it now before it's too late. Because if you're not doing it now, you're not going to do it tomorrow. Go ahead.
Verse 6. For I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord.
All right, we good.
God.
Now we're gonna go ahead and do Deuteronomy 28:68. We got 2 more. We're gonna wrap this up for y'all, man. But and this was a light history class. You know, it wasn't even nothing too crazy and too heavy, nothing like that. But it really was just to break something down. So God, War, you got anything?
Oh no, I mean this is what we need to. Sometimes listen, with black people, you got to remind black people. It's amazing that we have to remind them who the damn enemy is,
right? Who
the oppressor is. You understand? It's crazy how we got to remind them, but sometimes you got to remind black people, man.
Ooh,
go ahead.
That's crazy, man. And I'm gonna give y'all a little slight story. I'm not gonna be detailed, but I'm gonna sum it up in a few seconds. I remember, the older generation, they had a way of teaching. Not saying they gotta be so much physical, but when it comes to a masculine, austere man, when the hell to open your ear and shut the hell up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because after that, like in my generation, I feared my stepdad or my uncle. You had that fear, like this, he gonna fuck me up. You know what I mean? Like, and now I'm to the age to where it ain't no belt no more. It ain't open hand. It's like, your mama ain't here. You know what I mean? And they had a way of teaching, but my stepdad even said, "Like, I almost got brain fart." Where I'm at?
Well, the stepfather, what did he tell you?
No. What was the precept? Because I just rolled off.
Oh no, we at Deuteronomy 28:68 right now.
Oh, here we go. So my stepdad used to tell certain stories and stuff like that back then. And he used to say, being young at 11, 12 years old, and them cats used to be 16, 17, 18 years old, they smack them upside the head. When you're young, smack you upside the head, shove you, take your candy, your bike, your ball. And he even said, as a young person growing up in his time, a lot of young people used to remember, like, wait till I get older. Wait till I get, they used to have a chip on their shoulder, not so much as you, just wait till I get older, I'm going to be able to do what you just did to me, to you and everybody else.
Right.
And when they get older, either they follow through with the action, when it is in a plausible age range. But when they get too old, it's like, this cat is old. But for us as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, somebody can take our bike right now. And 10 years down the line, we end up shooting at them because of a bike. And we remember that black or brown man that looked just like us.
Right.
But we don't remember what happened to Trayvon Martin.
Right.
We don't remember when you ain't coming to work today? Oh, you fired. Meanwhile, you looked at the white boy Brandon that smoked weed with you. He missed all week.
Right.
He come back. We don't never remember what the oppressor done, but we remember somebody stealing our bike that we didn't even want.
Right.
I mean, but meanwhile, you wanted your best friend and the oppressor unalive. We don't remember that.
Right.
And that was one of the stories that stuck to me. My stepdad always said, like, when they was young and them older cats smacked on the side of the head, they got older and start scrapping with them, start beating them up. Why don't y'all remember that?
Right.
Y'all remember things that don't matter. But it all boils down to, we ain't never had nothing. So if you take the little that we had, then now we got to take whatever you had. But what about a lot that they got? You don't take nothing of what they got. Right. And I'm not advocating for violence, stealing, nothing. But look at it for the bigger picture. I mean, go ahead.
No, you right on the money. It's so heavy out because you right out. Like, what makes us forgive the damn oppressor so quickly?
Right.
You understand? But your brother, he don't get no pass.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your sister don't get no damn pass. Like, that is something that we have to dive into as a people, because that's a curse, huh?
Right.
That is a curse. It says your eyes shall be evil towards your brother and the woman of your bosom, like the woman that's on your, like, we hate each other. Man, we gotta dive into that.
Right. Because
listen, man, we always say, man, the white man ain't doing this to us. It's the black man that's breaking into my car and stealing the things. But the white man is the one that stole your nationality. He the one that's saying that you are a color in the crayon box. He's the one that stole everything that you have. Listen, man, he done unalived all your damn ancestors.
Right.
Raped and pillaged and did all these things to your people. And you gonna forgive him for that? But if I take a candy bar from you, you ready to kill me. I step on your new white Air Force Ones. You ready to slice my head off. You understand? Like, damn, man, like you hit it right on the head, dog. It's like, damn, man, what the hell are we doing, dog? What are we doing? It's lucky.
I mean, that's heavy, man. Like just registering in my head, like back then, we ain't had nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm young, but I understand the concept. We ain't had nothing.
Right.
We had to go next door and ask for auntie, whatever, for some sugar or grits or you know what I'm saying, cornmeal. We had to go back and ask. But even with the penitentiary, these brothers don't even want to help. If a pack of sugar might be $2-3. You know, like what happened to the help? We all bumping heads. The people in the penitentiary, we was to come together and help. Not saying the penitentiary is a good place, but we can see that it could be growth.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you don't have nothing in the penitentiary and you ain't had nothing out here, what morals have changed?
Right.
You can see the division in it. But again, the white man is a goddamn devil.
That's right.
That's all. And I can imagine they probably getting less than what the hell they was getting back then. But, hey man, listen. Lord be with you all, man. If y'all ain't in this class, that's your ass.
That's right.
I mean, as simple as that.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Now, when it comes to the Bible, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and everybody else, you say this is a fairy tale book. It wasn't no fairy tale when my goddamn granddaddy was getting hung.
That's right.
It wasn't no fairy tale when my grandmama, got sold off on a slave ship and everything XYZ. You know where I'm about to come. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Again, we've been into Egypt, but Egypt is just a house of bondage. But we coming into America with ships. The Mayflower, the Santa Maria,
right.
the Jesus or Jesus,
right.
All these little slave ships, we coming into slavery again in America.
Right.
Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So you mean to tell me this Bible ain't saying you people, whoever you are, going to be sold into slavery up under another people?
Right.
What is the most modern slavery right now?
Right.
For all the dummies that say is a comic book. We know white people had Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian into slavery. Right. We know that. Right. We know that. And Slagia too. Matter of fact, just to prove the fact that we ain't African. I believe it is Joel 3:6. Trying to click. So we all know y'all say it's a mystery book or a comic book, but everybody ain't went into slavery. Right. Everybody ain't did or went through what we had to go through. It is Joel 3 and 4. Yeah, Joel 3 and 4. So yeah, so we were sold into the hands of our enemies coming out of Egypt. Everybody know about the transatlantic slave trade. The what is it? The something migration. Everybody knows about that. Right. So I mean, what new information do we have? The oppressor is the devil. The white man is in the Bible that we've been sold to as bondmen and bondwomen. Go ahead.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine?
So Tyre and Zidon is just basically a certain route that sold gold, silver, and slaves. The Arabs made the ships. The Africans captured us. The white people paid for us. And all this happened in Africa for the idiots that think that we are African. We are African. Our people didn't sell us because we had a certain moral code. You like the moral code we got nowadays got war? Right. Oh, I'm gonna die before I go back.
Damn right.
That was the moral code. Right. Do you think that? Come on, man. Right. Right now, if you snitch on a brother when y'all do a crime, expect to be unalive. Do you think that we would capture one another and expect nothing to happen? Right. It was the different people that done that. Right. Stop being so simplistic, man. Stop sullying down your mind.
That's right.
Simple. It was not us doing that to each other. You know, you got a few coons like Martin Luther King, but for the most part, it was Africans. Stinking goddamn piss hole Africans. Right. Go ahead.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly, and speedily will I return your recompense upon your head.
Okay, yeah, we good on that. Go back to 28 and 50. So we got to understand that the fact that we are African, man.
Right.
Everybody want to speak on E1, B1, A1, C1, all that. All that is trash.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you got Egyptology, you got Kemet people that will say, oh, this our blood type. But then you got Christians that will say we all came from Adam. We all came from the same place.
Right.
God damn it, y'all all right. But at the end of the day, we all split. We all split. Because if you want to say that right now, tomorrow I'm Asian, God war.
Right.
I can't come to your class tomorrow because I'm Asian.
Right.
Ain't no Asians allowed in this school, but I want to be Asian tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
You know, I'm gonna eat shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Right.
I'm gonna live as lawless as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna slut myself out.
Right.
And I'm gonna be okay. And then the day after that, I'm gonna be Mexican.
Right. No.
We all came from the same section.
Right. You gonna have you a nail shop?
I mean, what?
I mean, damn.
I'm selling bean pies.
Right.
We all come from the same place.
Right.
It's garbage, man.
Right.
We all been split. Go ahead. We almost done, y'all.
28 and 50.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
So they don't care about old people and show no favor to the young.
Right.
Right now with these old people, they done. I mean, these old people. What retirement was supposed to be a certain age? You got people right now at Walmart, 65, 75, 80 years old. I mean,
what they doing, huh?
I was about to say mother. I mean, you got them working throwing. I mean, soda, 600 pounds. Hey, no, for real though.
The white man's the devil, huh?
The white man's so wicked.
Right.
He got people that's sorting 6 to 11 pallets. That's at least minimum 4 to maybe 700 pounds. Then you got other white people that work at the door and make sure you got them ain't stealing nothing.
Right.
Right? And it would make it even worse. Like, you ain't even got to show them the receipt.
Right. You just walk in. Who they gonna stop, huh?
Hey, you better sit your ass down. Straight up. But then you got the young folks, they saying, have an abortion, sell weed, get it by any means. You know, what's the other term?
Which one, huh?
Oh my God, it's
YOLO.
so many. It's like basically forget about the people. You weren't with me when I made it, or some all that garbage.
Right.
That's how you destroy a community, man. Because at the end of the day, you have to have the older generation that teaches the younger generation. But if the younger generation isn't learning nothing or getting their ass whooped,
right,
then who's gonna do it?
Right.
Because the oppressor, the one that put us in captivity, is gonna whoop our kids' ass.
Right. And I think that should be the universal sign of your ass to get whooped. That hand.
Hey, y'all see this?
Right.
Whoop the kids.
Right.
Whoop they ass.
Right.
It's like, I mean, it's real though. It's real. Like, the oppressor take this away and does some other whatever.
Right.
But we have to realize, man. Time check.
Where you at?
All right, 7:25. Yeah, we have to realize that there is color in the Bible.
Right.
And there is a devil. And the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And us black and brown people being compassionate people, who is over us, man? Who enslaved the world? Who caused all this treason and destruction? And I wish I knew more. My vocabulary was bigger. Right. All this confusion in the world with not only the black and brown nation, but every nation. That's what solidifies the Bible so much, because it ain't just saying the earth given in the hand of the wicked of Israel. It's the earth. Everybody. Amalek. Right. Amalek trying to take over Palestine. They were trying to take them over for what? Since the 30s, 40s? And now this their opportunity.
Right.
And now they took over Australia. And we go all day about this.
Right.
You know, but man, if you love the oppressor, then Lord be with you, man. The Lord said, be ye separate.
Damn right.
It's a lot.
Right.
But I think that might be it, man. If you got anything, I feel like I'm slipping on notes. My grape gatherer precept is somewhere in here.
No, man, this class is right on, man. Like I said, we got to be reminded who the damn is who hurting you. Like that's a sad case, and that's a sad position to be in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got classes every damn week.
Like, if I could,
go ahead.
We gotta run down Obadiah real quick.
No sweat.
Sorry, we just gonna flow straight through it because Obadiah, it's heavy. That one little chapter
cut through your heart.
I mean, but it's certain things there that's just undeniable. You can't deny it. If you deny it, you are a coon.
Right.
Go ahead.
The book of Obadiah. Where you want to start at?
Just right inside.
Verse 1. Obadiah, verse 1. Mm-hmm. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord concerning Edom.
Mm-hmm. Edom. Esau.
Right.
Seer. Go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, let us rise up against her in battle. Verse 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
So the Lord made Israel small among them. I mean, we don't have anything. We don't have numbers. We don't have nothing.
Right.
Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised.
And we're despised. We're overlooked. We're hated. Go ahead.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
So when you hear these bunkers, these underground bunkers for World War III, they in these mountains for World War III, they so-called in Antarctica 600, 700, 800 feet into the ground because it's war, they hide in the cleft of the rock. Go ahead.
Whose habitation is high. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Now, when the oppressor right now, he's looking at it like, who in the hell can defeat me?
Right.
I'm in America, and I got people in Russia. I got people all through Central Asia. Who is going to defeat me? Come on. But you know, Officer God War,
wow.
You know, black folk, we don't say who's going to defeat us unless it's competition.
Right.
Because we know. What's that term? What black folks say? Oh, it's always somebody bigger and better.
Damn right.
I mean, that goes through all the black and brown community.
Damn
always,
right.
But the press don't believe that.
No.
I don't know. That ain't his. He talk like that. That means he about to unalive himself.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. Thou that exalt himself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
So this person exalt themselves, like rise themselves up, raise themselves up like the eagle. We all know the eagle either is Greek, Rome, Greek.
The eagle, yeah.
Exalt themselves and rise themselves up like the eagle that set themselves up on the
stars.
Up on the star. Now we know when they put that flag into the moon and it said, what?
The eagle has landed.
The eagle has landed.
Right.
I mean, black folks ain't got that.
Right.
Come on, bro. We barely got 2 cars for yourself.
Right.
I mean, you can't even have 2 apartments. I mean, and come on.
Right.
Come on, go ahead.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
And the Lord gonna bring them down. Go ahead.
If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they have had enough?
So, when it comes to black and brown people, I know and I see when they go to stealing and taking stuff, they don't try to take everything.
Right.
Hey, we going in here get this. We got 3 minutes.
Right.
Hold the door.
Right.
2 of y'all hold them down. We getting this and we out.
Right.
We ain't worried about no TVs. We ain't worried about this and that. Bam, 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 bam.
Right.
But you know what the press will do? Come to America, take the buffalo, slay everybody over, take the land, take the oil, take the beaches, take the gold, take the diamond district, take everything.
Right.
And leave us in the slums and then gentrify our neighborhood.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, if I could,
Go ahead.
that is a perfect example of what's going on today. You've seen the videos where the brothers and sisters, like, they running in the stores, they grabbing hoodies, they grabbing shoes, but they ain't taking everything.
Right.
They go, the brothers and sisters going in there for specific items. Listen, we're going to go in there for them hoodies. We're going in there for them Jordans. We're going to go over there and grab that thing, and we out. They ain't taking everything. Yeah.
2 TVs, nigga.
Right,
And
right,
that's it.
right.
If you ain't here, I'm gone.
Right. So, like, if the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Verse 6.
So they wouldn't leave just... What you think they leaving grapes for?
Right.
For somebody else... For the one they stole it from? Or for somebody else who needs it?
Right.
But the white folks don't leave nothing. Go ahead.
How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound upon thee. There is none understanding in him. Verse 8, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Verse 9.
That's self-explanatory. I hope I ain't got to break it down nobody.
Right. Verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Everybody in the mount of Esau. Now, when y'all say that the Bible, and I had him read all that just to say that.
Sweet Jesus.
Everybody says the Bible is a white man's book. It's a comic book.
Right.
But why would the Lord say every man out of the mount of Esau will be slaughtered? Slaughtered. I mean, even, you know how y'all cry about the Palestinian babies? I mean, it's going to be some 3 days old.
Right.
3 days old. Hell, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might put one as a hood ornament.
You know what I mean?
Straight up.
They said we're going to, listen, man, dash them babies against the stone, huh?
I'm straight hood ornament. That mother just gonna sit there till he rot.
Straight up.
Every morning I'm gonna wake up, hear it cry, crank that mother up, and just wait.
Ooh wee.
Warm the car, just roast them.
Right.
Baby back ribs. Baby back ribs. I mean, straight up.
Straight up.
What?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For the violence. Because you did what you did to your brother, Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Because you unalive, sexually abused and murdered and pillaged and everything else. Didn't allow those people to have anything. So what the Lord is going to do to Amalek, Esau, Edom, or white folks, or white folks, he's going to destroy you. And the Lord allowed everything to go on right now to where he's going to rise them so high, and when he destroys them, all this time that we sit here and spend saying the Bible's a lie, we're going to realize the Bible is the truth.
That's
whether
right.
you believe it or not, whether you understand it or not. Go ahead.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Forever. And then you're going to be cut off. You will be in a museum. A museum. Right. Behind a glass box, in a museum. Simple as that.
Come.
Anything else on it? About everything.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it.
You're gonna be cut off, man.
Right.
Simple as that. Black, Hispanic, Native, Indian, man and woman. If you don't understand that, there is a devil in the Bible.
That's
it's
right.
not no some non-being, because if you want to make it into one of those, it's a spiritual being, you can't see it. Well, put it like this: if that's the case, and the devil, you in the church saying, the devil this, the devil that, you're the devil. You're the devil. If the devil's a spiritual being and you can't beat whatever the devil's throwing in front of you, or that you always going through, then you're the devil.
That's right.
You in the church saying the devil doing this, I can't pay my bills, and you smoking weed, because you're the devil. Simple as that. Men ain't this and that. Take care of your kid. Your 5 baby daddies in, you got 7 kids. You the devil.
That's right.
Simple.
Ye are your father.
I mean, ye are your father, the devil.
That's right.
And you, paraphrasing?
And the lust of your fathers you will do.
The lust, what you love, the pleasure, you will do. But with that, man, it was just a little light class. I just wanted to rap with y'all a little bit. A lot going on in the world right now. Hopefully y'all taking notes. Hey, y'all tune into Black Watch.
Damn right.
Make sure y'all tune in. Heavy class every Monday. Every Monday. All the classes heavy. Monday, Tuesday, all the way to Sunday.
Damn right.
And this was a Monday night history class, Oklahoma State wide, man.
That's right.
With the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, all of New York, under Commander General Yohana. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian 12 law tribes according to the Bible. We ain't affiliated with no other Israelite group, Muslim mosque, or Christian organization, man. We are the truth. That's right. Period, point blank, man. The holy convocation that is coming up is the Feast of Hanukkah. Okay, Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, Thursday the 7th December 2023 for 8 days. You can find this at 1 Maccabees 4:52 through 61. Oklahoma, we having this whole feast coming up Thursday.
Let's go.
All the way to the Saturday, man. Everybody's invited.
Right.
If your father is Black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, we'll see you there. Damn if you ain't in class, that's your ass. Simple as that, man. open. We had got all open arms. You know, I'm just rambling on right now. Just give me a time check. Yeah, we all open arms, man. Y'all go ahead and show up, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are welcome.
That's right.
And with that,